In this video, we're going to take a quick look at my brand new XS Big Dot sights on my Glock 19, tell you why I chose the XS Big Dots and why I'm glad I did. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So as I said, I just bought and installed a set of XS DXT Big Dot sights for my Glock 19. This happens to be a Gen 4, and I'm really glad I did. The installation was really simple. I tried to video it, but the footage did not come out very well. But I'll tell you how easy it was, and then if you're not familiar with the sights, we'll kind of give you a quick look at how they work and what the advantages are, the potential advantages are of these sights anyway, and then we'll wrap it up. But first, a word from our sponsors. This video is sponsored by my friends at Sportsman's Guide, your one-stop shop for all kinds of gear pertaining to camping, survival, and general preparedness. I've been a customer for Sportsman's Guide for a number of years now. I'm happy to have them as a sponsor for the channel. So there'll be a link in the description below and probably one right up here. I encourage you to check them out. I think you'll be glad you did. Okay, we're back. We have to pay those bills, right? So, like I said, anyway, I just put a set of DXT2 Big Dot sights on my Glock 19. It's a Gen 4, by the way, and primarily because I started shooting some IDPA events, and I've noticed, because I don't know if it's because I'm wearing these progressive lenses, you got to get everything just right. Because as I have gotten older, my eyes don't seem to be as functional in dim light, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not as fast on target acquisition with the stock sights as I would like to be. You know, you may or may not know that James Yeager from Tactical Response highly recommends the Big Dot sights. So I respect his opinion, and I took a look at these things and I thought it makes a lot of sense. So I got some so far. They seem to help a little bit. They seem to be just better, and we'll explain that as we go. But what I thought I would do, just to simplify this, instead of me just talking about them, let me change the camera angle here. And if you're not familiar with them, I'll kind of show you what the differences are in the Big Dot and what the advantage is. Talk a little bit about them, and then we'll wrap this up, because it's just a couple of sights here, right? Okay, so as you can see, here are the Big Dot sights. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. So first of all, the rear sight, you can get a close-up on that, see it. It features a green tritium vial with a little white outline. And you'll notice it's just a very shallow V. There's no notch there. And then the front sight, if we can focus on that, it features, get a little closer, it features a big old dot. This one is yellow, luminescent yellow, so it will glow in the dark as it picks up light, with a tritium insert inside of it. The way they work is, if you're, say the top of that thermocell is the target, you set your dot right on top of the line, so you just basically dot the eye, and that is your target. So it's really fast acquisition. You don't have to try to line up a slot or anything. And then if you're beyond 25 yards, then you set the dotted eye directly underneath your target, like so. So if that was more than 25 yards, but at 25 yards and in, you put it right on the target. What that allows you to do is to quickly acquire the sight. You don't have to worry about finding the slot or anything. You put it there and you go. A couple things I like about these sights. First of all, they're very low profile. They don't stick up very much, and they do have suppressor height sights. If you have a suppressor that are a little higher. The front sight's available with the optic yellow or orange Big Dot. I went with the yellow because it's a little more visible in low light. These sights feature a 10-year no questions asked warranty. So I'm taking my gun apart so I don't violate one of the safety rules. I just want to show you. What I like about them is that in regular daylight, you can see them just fine. At low light, that yellow stands out really well. And in completely darkness, you're still going to have the tritium on both sides of it. So it's in my opinion, it's a win-win situation, because it's very visible in any condition. And I found that it's really quick to pick these sights up, because you don't have to try to fit the notch in there. It just for whatever reason, it's really intuitive. So I know what some people say is these are not necessarily as accurate as some other sights. I don't know if that's true or not. These are definitely not marksmanship sights. These are combat sights. They're designed for fast acquisition, where you can have tactical accuracy. But I will say, I've seen videos of James Yeager hitting a steel at 100 yards using these sights. So with a Glock 19. So I don't think I could do that, but that just goes to show the sights are capable of as accurate as accurate a marksmanship as you are, probably more accurate than most of us. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. That's the XS DXL2. They also have a DXW version, which does not have the tritium in the back. A little bit lower. This is the Gen 2 with the colors. You can also get, I think you can still find the Gen 1s that just have the white dot up there. They have small dots. XS makes a lot of different sights, but this is like their kind of like their flagship bread and butter. And I got to say, I'm really happy with mine. So one more thing, as far as installation goes, there is a video on their website that goes over the installation, and it is really simple. And I bought mine from XS. I paid $132 for these things, and it came with everything I needed to install them. They came with a front sight tool. They came with a Loctite. They came with the Allen wrench, little small Allen wrench to tighten these things down, to clamp down. Everything you need is very simple. The one thing that you are going to need is a very fine file, because these things are probably, I had to file just the bottom of it, and they tell you to do that. They do it on purpose, so they'll make sure you get a really good fit. So you turn it one way and you turn it the other way and do it. It's on their video. It's really easy, but it took me about 30 minutes to install these, sitting at my dining room table. So really simple to do, and they work. It's just plain and simple stuff. So if maybe your eyes are not as good as they used to be, or maybe you just want some faster acquisition combat style sights, I highly recommend the XS Big Dot. And they're not paying me. I bought these, but I gotta say, James Yeager's right. These things are very useful. So I'll put a link to the XS site below. These things are available other places. I know Big Daddy Unlimited has some of the first gen. I didn't see any at the time of this video of the colored dots, but they'll probably get them on there too. So, and they were probably under $100, where these were like $132. But I wanted to get the kind of glow in the dark color. So anyway, hopefully it's been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. If you're not subscribed, you can click down the corner, click that subscribe button and that little notification bell, and you won't miss a single video. Be sure and check out the channel sponsors in the video description. Some of them have discount codes, and all of them are companies that I know and trust. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.